everyone. Hey, it's Isaiah. So I'm coming live. Long time no see. I have been kind of not coming live for some reason. I don't know. I didn't feel it. I was like, Mercury retrograde hiding inside my cave or whatever. But here I am today. So if anyone wants a card from the Light Seers Tarot deck, just give me your name in the comments and I will grab a card for you. If you can see me and hear me, please send me a comment that I would love to know that you can hear me. Let me see. I'm going to check my Facebook in the meantime. So yeah, it's been a long time and I'm really excited to come back. And oh yeah, here I am. Yes, I am live. Ooh. I loved playing with the introduction. Did you like it? The 5 seconds thingy or 30 seconds thingy. So yeah, hi Facebook user. I don't know who you are. If this happens when you don't give Restream permission to give me a name. So it says Facebook user. Can you please send me a name? And if you want a card, I would love for you to ask for a card because I only pull cards for people who are actually asking for them. Come on, I want to show this now. So if you're there and you want a card, just give me a name in the comments and ask for a card. I am well. It's been kind of hectic 2 weeks, but I'm well. Let me change my glasses because these are painful right now. I'm going to grab the other glasses. There we are. So yeah, it's been kind of a hectic 2 weeks, and you can read my blog if you want to know more. It's been all the highs and all the lows. Being the tech goddess during Mercury retrograde, it's like, of course, shit is going to hit the fan, and it did. Guess what? So yeah, I'm really excited to be back live. I'm really excited to talk to you a little bit about what's going on in my world and to pull some cards for you. But it seems like I'm alone at this minute, which feels kind of lonely. But, that happens. Maybe there's no one around, in which case I will make it a short one. But yeah, the thing is, one of the things is as well that coming live means having something to say. And for a while there, I had nothing. I'm not even sure I have today something to say, but I decided, hey, let me come anyway and see what happens. This morning, I'm feeling that the energy around in the world, and as far as I'm concerned, is a lot around endings with the eclipse and the Mercury retrograde situation. I'm feeling a lot of things are asking to be ended. Hi, Julie. Of course, you can have a card. For some reason, it doesn't show me that there's people watching, just the comments. You don't want to know what happens during Mercury retrograde. So yeah, a lot of things around endings, and not all of them easy endings, but a lot around letting go of past stories. And I was really surprised to realize that some of these past stories are really, really like old. Let's go and pull a card for Julie, and we'll come back later to my conversation. So, Julie, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Pentacles are one of the 4 suits of the tarot, and they are the one that are connected with the element of earth. And so with everything that is material down to earth. So houses, money, job, anything that is really, grounded. And the Ace is obviously the first card. Sorry, I hope that you can see the card. Yeah, there. So the Ace is obviously a card that is the beginning. So it's the beginning of the journey. Let me try and find some more light. There we go. It's the beginning of the journey. And As you can see, it's like the seed. It's like the seed of life, basically. And so it feels to me that this card is um, asking you to take care of the beginning, to take care of the small seed in your life that might be a new beginning, and to not rush into doing anything with it besides protecting it with your hands. And sorry, and maybe planting it. So it's a promise. Mostly, I think that for me, the one thing that comes to mind right now is something around when we have a tiny little thing that is just born, it's fragile. And maybe it's asking you to um, be careful with it. Maybe not overshare it, maybe not over push it, and just give it time to grow on its own time, and then watch it grow and enjoy the harvest. So we're still in planting time if you're in the northern hemisphere, and I think it's very aligned to this time of year as well, to plant and watch things grow, and then wait for the harvest. Now, if we're looking for negative or shadow size, the card, it's like, for me, if I read here what the suggested ideas, it's going to be the need to prioritize. So take the one thing that you need to be doing, this plant, maybe this little seed, and don't overcharge yourself with several other projects, ideas, things. One thing at a time is the suggestion for now. I hope that makes sense. If anyone else wants a card from the Light Seers Tarot, please be my guest and ask away, but give me your name in the comments. So, as I was saying, the general energy these days, for me at least, is a lot about old things ending. And I realized that the last time there was an eclipse in Scorpio, it was with the moon in Scorpio, was in 2003. And in 2003, I was literally starting a lot of my pleasure, Julie. I hope it does make sense. In 2003, I was starting a lot of things in my life, not of them happy, not all of them happy things, but there were a lot of things starting in my life. And some of them are really, really excited at the possibility of ending them. I have a skin disease that flared up in 2003 and it was never there really before. And I believe that it can go away, and maybe now. So I am using the retrograde to plan, dream, and rest. I'm glad it does make sense, Julie. If anyone else wants a card from the Light Seers Tarot deck, just give me your name in the comments, and I will pull a card for you. So yeah, for me, I can see how this is now a very fortuitous moment for endings of things that began in 2003. And so it doesn't mean that, I just expect them to end. It means that I am planning their end. I am working on creating a plan. And so using the retrograde to rest, dream the end of those things, and the decluttering of things in my life that I don't need anymore, that are not aligned with me anymore, or that I'm not aligned with. And I would really invite you to consider doing something of the sort with your own life and your own past stories, past ideas, past projects, unfinished things, and maybe just let it go. And I don't want to be singing, but you know me, I have this jukebox thing in my head, so you can hear the song. If anyone else wants a card from the Light Seers Tarot deck, just give me your name in the comments and I will pull a card for you. So yeah, the very, very interesting time, this eclipse slash Mercury retrograde. And being my birthday month, so I'm a Taurus and I have a Scorpio rising. So it's like, it's really calling my name these days. And so maybe that's why I wasn't really present live these last few, these 2 or 3 last weeks. But here I am. And if you want a card, you're welcome. So, hi, Susie. Of course, you can have a card. So let's go and put a card for Susie. If anyone else wants a card from the Light Seers Tarot deck, just give me your name in the comments. Because it seems that it's not showing me how many people are watching. So it's like, I don't get it. Complicated situation here with the technology. Of course, it's Mercury retrograde. So, Susie, let me concentrate. There we go. Ooh, exciting. You've got major arcana. So major arcanas in the tarot usually signify something major, right? So it can be either major as in life-changing event. It can be something that is going to be deeper than just, passing situation, but it can also be something that is going to last longer. And you've got one of my favorite cards. You've got the star. There it is. There she is. And it's the wish card. It's the magic dream card. It's the wish upon a star, and your wishes will be granted. So it's like, can you, do you dare to really wish this amazing life, this amazing thing that you really want? And the invitation here is to really dare to go there, ask for that. And the universe is listening. The universe is always listening. And at this precise moment, it's all about synchronicity and really trusting yourself that you can get this, that you can get this. There is no reason why you couldn't. It's a very exciting time. It's like, woohoo. The shadow side of the star is, so the star is all about, opportunities and wishes granted and renewed inspiration, hope, everything, kind of going your way. And the shadow side is obviously if you switch into loss of faith, because things are not happening fast enough or big enough, and so the reminder here is just trust and go into this faith state or trust state, that you trust yourself and the universe to deliver. Ask and thou shall be granted. Hey, somebody, so I hope that makes sense, Susie. Hey, Facebook user who says, hello, Isaiah, trust you're well, and then asks me for a card. Oh, gosh, I feel like I've been saying that for over a year. I cannot see your name. Please write your name in the comments so that I can know who you are. Or you can go above the video or below and click on the link that will allow Restream, which is the platform I'm streaming on, to give me your name. If I don't have a name, I can't pull a card. So either you write Sarah. Oh, hi, Sarah. Long time no see, but I haven't been online. So, well, I have, but not live. Susie says, thank you. I'll focus on trusting and wish big this evening. Awesome. Yeah. Choose a star, wish upon it. And tell us. Come and tell us. Hey, Vero. So Sarah wants a card. It's hiding, Sarah, for some reason. Shuffling, and nothing is coming. It's not your turn. Oh, there it is. Okay, so you have a major arcana. So once again, major arcanas are the cards in the tarot that mostly appeal to major events or major situations, major energetic shifts. either major because they're strong or because they're lengthier than the minor arcana cards. And you have card number 8, which here is the strength card. So as you can see, she is both lion and lamb, and she has a red heart on her heart. So there's a lot about strength that is an invitation to be both vulnerable and powerful, to be both the lamb and the lion, that you do not have to choose between those two. And strength does not mean, brutal force. And it's also about how you can love those two sides of you and love those two aspects in everyone, basically. So love the strength and go for it, but also allow for vulnerability and fragility. Do you say fragility in English? Yeah, I guess we do. I'm not sure. So yeah, I think that I love this card. It's like, it's both about courage and leadership, the lion. But at the same time, it's about purity and being this compassionate leader, not the bully one, right? And there's a lot about quiet strength as well. So the invitation is to really go deep and rest your power onto peace, calmness, or quietness. And obviously, the enemy here would be self-doubt. So the invitation is to remember that you are both, and that you can hold both. You are big enough to hold both. And I hope that makes sense, Susie. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. I think that's what comes to mind at this minute for you with this card. Yeah, let me read this. Maybe I deliberately bring my compassion and strength forward, and I use them for good. So I think that's the trick. I hope that makes sense. Because once again, I'm going to repeat myself, but most of the time it makes more sense for you guys than it does for me. I just go in there and say whatever seems to be passing through my head, which I know is, kind of downloaded. But most of the time it makes more sense for you guys. Vero wants a card. Of course, I'm going to pull a card for you, darling. And again, if anyone else wants a card from the Lightseers Tarot deck, be my guest. And ask away. I have an offer. Just remembered. So you will find a series of offers above or below the video, because I decided, when I come live, I'm going to be sharing what I do and how you can work further on with me, both in the magic realm, because I work in the magic realm, and in the tech realm. And I have an offer, a new program called Step Up and Speak, which is all about becoming a speaker. So the tools and the tips and the tricks to become a speaker, and to literally dare to step up and grab the mic, So learn the ropes and grab the mic, and to see if you're ready, or kind of, we know you're going to be. We are offering you a spot in a global international summit, Women Lighting the Way, which is happening in September. So, yes, nice name, Magic Realm. I agree. I work in both those realms, the tech one and the magic one. And sometimes it's the same one. So, in case you're interested in the Step Up and Speak program, you will find the link above or below. I never know where it happens. Well, it depends. If you're watching on YouTube, it's below. If you're watching on Facebook, I think it's above. So have a look at this if you're interested to join us and be one of the 12 amazing speakers that are going to light the way for the rest of us. So, Vero, let me focus. There you are. So you got the Three of Wands. So wands are a one of the minor arcana suits, and they are connected with the element of fire. They're all about the desires, the thing that drives us, the thing that pushes us forward, the things that we make our decisions, basically, and that will get us active. And the 3 is exactly the opposite. So the 3 of Wands is this amazing woman here, and she is holding the surfboard, and she's waiting for the wave. She's looking at the sea, and she's waiting for the right moment. You see, she's all prepped. She's got the tattoos at the back of her feet. She's got the tattoos on her arm. She's got the surfboard. She's all ready, but it's not time yet. So it's like this patience card. It's this card that says you've done everything. Now you just have to align with the right moment. It's not a right moment for pushing. It's not a right moment for, trying to make things happen. I think this is very aligned with Mercury retrograde, to be honest. It's like you don't have to do anything. You've done everything, and now you just have to trust that the manifestation is coming, that the wave is coming for you to surf on. It's like the arrival of opportunities is just there, right? And it can be a confirmation that whatever you're doing it right, and you're walking in the right direction. So yeah, it's a big permission slip to just wait for it, basically. Open your hands to receive, and go into this place where the only thing that needs to be done is trusting that it's coming. And you've got the qualities and the preparations and the skills to know when it's there, to know which wave is going to be the one you can surf and have the best ever surfing ride. If we're looking for a shadow side, it would be not dreaming big enough. Don't surf any wave. Just wait for the big one. Trust that it's coming. I hope that makes sense, Vero. If anyone else wants a card from the Light Seers Tarot, just give me your name in the comments. And this is a big relief, says Vero. I need also a time off, to be honest, after all what I've done. Thank you. Yes, I think there's definitely a time off thingy. And it's very aligned with the retrograde. These days, I keep saying to my clients, take the retrograde. Like I would say, take 2 weeks, right? So it's we're changing on June the 3rd. The retrograde will be over. I really advise the most that you can rest, rejuvenate, do fun stuff, and just trust that it's coming. It doesn't have to come now. And the fact that it's not here now does not mean that it's not coming. And that goes for Vero, but that goes for anyone that feels that they are maybe in a place where they have been pushing themselves too hard. Let me remind everyone and myself, because we always need the reminder, that we are enough. Whatever you do today is enough. If I work 2 hours, it has to be enough, because that means that I only had the bandwidth to work 2 hours. And I'm not talking about internet bandwidth, although with Mercury retrograde, we can have that as well. But it has to be enough, because it's never going to be enough unless we decide that it's enough. So really, let me remind you that in this Mercury retrograde post-eclipse, and I was talking earlier on about the eclipse and the incredible, powerful shifts that are happening at this minute in my life. And I guess energetically, I can feel that it's not only me. I'm talking to many people. And so these endings that are showing up, right, for many of us, call for some self-care and some self-trust. So you are enough. Whatever you're doing is enough. Trust that, and you'll be fine. If anyone else wants a card from the Lightseers Tarot deck, just ask away. It's going to be my last call because, I'm going to try and come live more often. I keep saying that I'll do that, and then for a few weeks I have not been feeling it. But today I felt it, so here I am. And now that I'm here, it reminds me that it's so cool when I can finish my week with you guys, when I can come here and talk a little bit and pull some cards and have some, reach out to everyone who wants to have some cards and maybe some knowledge or some tips and tricks. And I love this. I love finishing my week that way. And then I'm off for the weekend, and it's going to be another singing weekend for me this weekend. So I'm excited. So yeah, last call. If you want a card, and I'm going to pull a card for myself and for the replay people, or for the shy people who do not want a personal card. And if you're still here listening to that, maybe that's also for you. So this is the card we have now. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the amazing grounded Page of Pentacles. And you can see that she is in this very, seems precarious place. But no. If you look at it closer, I'm not sure I can show you, but behind her, below her foot, there is a root that goes deep in the ground. And so she is surfing the balance, but she's still grounded. And so it's a very important reminder that we can be doing the crazy stuff and, daring to be in a very precarious position, maybe, and dreaming big and going for big stuff. And it's no issue as long as we remain grounded, as long as we kind of, stick to the idea that Mother Earth, who in Greek we call Gaia or Gaia, is really the grounding force that can help us go even higher. Now, this page is also announcing new opportunities, so new beginnings, good news, and some things about ambition, daring to want more and to find this precarious new connection, new career, exploration. And so I love her. There she is. And she's very young also. So she's calling us to be okay with being a beginner and connect with earth magic. I think that's the message here that we get as a group. And the shadow message, because there's always one, is procrastinating. So please remember that taking our time and waiting for the wave and all this that I was talking about earlier on with Vero does not mean procrastinating. When we know that we're going somewhere, we're going somewhere. And if we're not, then it's a problem. When we need rest, it's different. So yeah, find this balance, ground yourself, have fun dreaming new opportunities and seeing them arrive. So that's me for tonight. If you're into Step Up and Speak and you want to become a speaker and get the experience and the invitation to an International Global Summit, well, then click on the link below or above and have a look at the offer that we have this week for you. Until then, I will send you lots of love and wish you a beautiful weekend. Bye for now.